Well, that would be helpful if my mic wasn't muted. We're going to be covering the tornado warning in southeastern McLean County and Piatt and DeWitt counties. These warnings will be until 4:30. Both warnings in southeastern McLean and Piatt and DeWitt counties. As of right now, this is radar indicated rotation. They are very broad. The one in McLean is very broad, but the one near Argentina or in DeWitt and Piatt counties is very broad, or not very broad. It's actually really strong for this area, but the only reason why we are not getting significant tornadoes is because we do not have enough wind shear. But as of now, the one in the southern portions of DeWitt County looks to be the strongest. We still do have a tornado watch for another 4 hours for until 8 o'clock. I believe that tornado watch actually will cut basically from I-55 at around 5. 4:30 to 5 is cut. There is a flash flooding possibility. That's similar as I put on my tornado watch a flash flooding possible. Flash flooding possible due to this low pressure that's actually spiraling near Macomb. Actually, now it's up by Galesburg. You can see it kind of right here. Anyway, tornado warning continues for southeastern McLean County until 4:30. Leroy, Empire, Colfax, seek shelter. There's radar indicated rotation and could very well change. And this was actually due to the rotation that actually ended up right here and is now moving this way. So that's why they decided to decided to issue a tornado warning for Empire as that was rotating, but now it's kind of weakening. Why is that like not? Now, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns in the chat, feel free to comment. I will answer them as soon as I can. Wow, I muted my mic so I can listen to something. The tornado warning for McLean County has been removed, and is still the tornado warning that involves Piatt, DeWitt, and very extreme southeastern portions of McLean. This includes Farmers City, Monticello, Argentina, Moreau, DeWitt, until 4:30. We have another area near Paxton that is believed to be rotating right now. And we'll be waiting for a tornado warning to be issued by Lincoln. Yep, there it is. So there is your tornado warning. This includes Paxton until 4:45 p.m. We're going to continue watching this area as there is cells trying to fire up and could spark a tornado possibility. There's more than likely a hail core just north of Paxton. We have a new tornado warning in Tennessee. And this will include you know what, we're going to be going back. So the Ford County, aka the tornado warning near Paxton, has been upgraded to a observed tornado and has a debris ball. This includes Loda and Buckley. Loda has taken a believed hit as there is a debris ball. Right here is your debris. The debris ball is 2 miles wide. Well, sorry, actually not in diameter. Hold on. Fix that. Oh. Yeah. Well, it's gotten bigger. It's 1.7 miles now. So there's a confirmed tornado. This includes Loda. Loda, seek shelter. Buckley, seek shelter immediately. Roberts, this tornado is heading towards your area. Paxton, you are in the clear, but you should be seek shelter due to flying debris. We have a tornado warning in Arkansas. This will include Hamburg, Portland, Montrose, and Lake Village for another hour and 4 minutes, aka until 5:15. Let's move back up towards home. We have an area rotation that's still weekly rotating. Northeast of Argentina or north of Monticello. And we still have another 18 minutes on that warning. New severe thunderstorm warning. This includes Fisher, Rantol, Mahomet, for 1 inch in diameter sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. This warning will expire at 4:45. Severe thunderstorm warning is still in effect for southeastern and southern McLean County, and this will last until 4:30 as well. It's warned for 60 mile per hour winds. The worst of the winds is north of Leroy. Here's your line of winds moving this direction. That arrow. Actually, we may have an area of rotation starting to begin again. Or, well, trying to begin. But it may not be something stupid as downward wind as of right now. But it's not really in a good spot for that. If a new severe thunderstorm warning warning, Ford County. For another hour and 15 minutes. AKA till 5:30. Well, that was fun. Monticello, you guys have a new area of rotation that's starting to develop again. Same storm has been rotating since Lincoln. And Springfield, actually, sorry. Since Springfield. And is now rotating once more north of Monticello, which is White Heath and Seymour. You guys need to be seeking shelter. We have a new tornado warning. This is in Kentucky. And I'd imagine this is going to be right up here. Or actually, that's one. Hold on. So we have an area rotation here and right here that's kind of sparking my interests. I mean, if you look at this, it's kind of like reversed. So this is going clockwise instead of counterclockwise like a normal tornado would. It's going counterclockwise, but it doesn't look like that on reflectivity. Anyway, we do have a rotating shove cloud going towards Madisonville in Kentucky. And we do have a tornado warning that just southeast of Murray. So Murray, you guys are in the clear. But there is an area of rotation just west of New Concord. Which is New Concord. You guys need to be in your shelter now. In Hamlin, you guys need to be seeking shelter within the next minute. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning. This will include Clarksville, Dover, Erin, and Tennessee. This will be for quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. And there's still an hour and 7 minutes on this warning, aka until 5:30 p.m. Move back up north towards Paxton. There is still an area of rotation heading towards Buckley or following the I-57 corridor. Right here's your area of rotation. It's moving north, so. Even if there's not a tornado on the ground, it's still rotating plus of the hail, which is half dollar sized hail. So keep that in mind. You can also follow a 60-mile-an-hour wind gust behind it. Our area of rotation north of Monticello still seems to be hanging in there as it moves east-northeast at 35 or 30. 35. Let's see. We have an area of rotation trying to fire up just north of Aerosmith. Something to watch. We don't have a debris ball near Paxton, but I have an inflow boundaries trying to start here. Let's do at least a strong inflow boundary. Tornado warning continues for Monticello, Whiteheath, Deland, Walden, and DeWitt Farmers City for another 4 minutes. Our area rotation is still trying to hang in there as it's rotating right here and is moving towards Seymour or Seymour, however you want to say it. McLean County, you are clear of all warnings other than just this little town in Watkins, McLean County. This is for the tornado warning in 3 minutes. That expires in 3 minutes. We have a new tornado warning in Tennessee. And this will include Mount Pleasant, Columbia, Summertown, and farm cities until 5 o'clock. Rotation was identified on radar just southwest of Summertown, moving towards Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant, Summertown, and Columbia, you guys need to be seeking shelter. You guys are in the path of this tornado. We have a severe thunderstorm warning that includes Fayette, Tennessee, Haywood, Hardin, and Marion counties. Tennessee. We have a tornado warning in Alabama. This one includes Florence, just south of Florence. Okay, Muscle Shoals. And we have our area rotation that is still on radar. and is right here, heading towards Camden, Tennessee. Tornado warning in southeastern, Piatt and DeWitt counties have now expired. All warnings have expired for McLean County. And all storms for McLean County is now on the east side of the county, aka east of Bloomington. So a tornado warning that includes Paxton and Buckley for another 15 minutes. Rotation is still over Loda. And it's moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Sorry, now it's moving northeast at 10 miles an hour. Buckley, 36 minutes until impact. Population of 542. We have a new tornado warning in Stewart County in Tennessee. This is just an extension near the Clarksville tornado warning. Includes Dover, Big Rock until 5 o'clock. Here is your area of rotation. Moving this way. Moving east at 50 miles per hour. Here is your impact times. Once a tornado warning in Paxton expires or gets removed, we're going to be going off the air on Facebook and continuing the stream on YouTube. It can continue coverage in Tennessee, Kentucky, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Alabama. Once there is a tornado warning that is issued for Illinois, we will go back on air on Facebook and continue our there's a new tornado, or not tornado warning, severe thunderstorm warning that includes McLean and Champaign counties. Include the most far eastern portions. This includes Bellflower, Saybrook, McLean. This will last until 4:45. This is moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. We at Gibson City within 20 minutes. Tornado warning for Paxton still continues as that rotation has literally stalled over Loda. It's a very broad area of rotation as it's a shelf cloud at this point. But it's still sitting south of Loda. What? Now we have a little guide here. Show you what radar we have, which is you can find it right next to the high res velocity signature. We have a new tornado warning that includes Icorus County in Illinois. This includes Cesna Park, Fountain Creek until 5:30, 5:45, 5:30. Am I right? My math was right the first. We will continue the on air on Facebook until this warning either expires or gets upgraded. Or not. We won't end it if it gets upgraded, but if it expires or gets removed, we will end the stream. Tornado warning still continues for Seasona Park, Mountain Creek until 5:30. And we have a severe thunderstorm warning that has just been issued. This includes Dixon, Waverly, New Johnsonville for another hour and 4 minutes, or until 5:45. This is due to the fact that there's an area of rotation right here and very strong wind gusts of 60-mile-an-hour winds. And there also is some hail, so moving up to the K-Lot radar, aka the Juliet radar, or National Service in Chicago is what their name is on Facebook. There's still an area of rotation. It's a very split up area of rotation now, as it's literally just all of this right here moving this way. Go to KILX, and their radar is showing area rotation here just west of Seasona Park. We're going to stick with the two readings, and it's going to be rotating right there. We have a tornado warning that includes Mount Pleasant and Columbia, Tennessee. This will be for another 16 minutes. Area rotation still continues for Seasona Park. Very broad rotation. It'll more than likely get probably removed shortly, depending on how it looks when it crosses the Indiana border. Peoria, Tazewell counties have been removed out of the tornado watch. That includes Henry, Fulton, Mason, so Tazewell, Peoria, Woodford still remains in it. Stark, Henry, Beru, Knox, Fulton, Mason, and Nard, Cass counties have been removed out of that tornado watch. McLean County, Woodford, Livingston, Ford, Iquois, Vermilion, Champaign, Payette, DeWitt, Macon, Christian, and Sangamon counties are still underneath that tornado watch for Illinois. McLean County, Woodford will probably be removed out of that tornado watch shortly. Um, Sangamon County probably would be removed as it does not have any sort of storm activity, along with Christian County. Well, will be removed. Rotation still is near Cisna Park. Cisna Park, and is moving towards Cisna Park. If we have any storm chasers, any cameras, anything, any report of a funnel cloud, or even a touchdown, please comment that and post it on Facebook with us mentioned Velocity Masters, Storm Research and Forecasting Agency, or you can just straight up submit it to your nearest Ashwell service. McLean County is officially out of all warnings. Livingston, you guys still are underneath a severe thunderstorm warning. This includes Chatsworth and Forest until 5:30. We have a new tornado warning. This includes Champaign and Vermilion counties. So Hopeston, Rossville, Potomac. Seek shelter immediately. You guys have a tornado warning. Your area rotation is right here near Ogden. We also have another area of rotation just west of Royal that has not been warned yet. Right here's your area rotation. It's going to be moving towards Penfield. Penfield, you should probably be seeking shelter as well, as there is an area rotation just to your south and west.
Severe warning has.
We have a PDS severe thunderstorm warning. This is in Tennessee. This will include Murfreesboro. We have a report of baseball-sized hail and destructive winds. There's a tornado possible tag on this. So we have baseball-sized hail been reported out of this. Let's see if we can get a hail swath out of it. Tornado warning still continues for Rossville, Hopeston, Potomac till 5:30. Our other tornado warning is still in effect for Cisna Park, Fountain Creek. Our area rotation has kind of died off, but we have a new area rotation that's beginning to fire up just northeast of Urbana or south of Guilford. Tornado warning for Marshall, Murray, and Williamson County in Tennessee. This is an extension off of the Mount Pleasant and Columbia tornado warning. A very broad rotation that's very hard to identify, but it's just east of Mount Pleasant and south of Columbia. Let's move back over to home for Facebook. Here's your national, the entire country's radar. This is not as high res or as what they say detailed as the regular actual single site radars. You guys can clearly see. So as of right now, the season apart rotation has died off, along with the Rossville area rotation is still trucking. So it's trying. Alright, we're gonna be cutting our stream on Facebook, as we're gonna call it. The storms are relatively weak for the area right now compared to other places. So we're gonna be cutting Facebook so we can concentrate it more onto other areas for our viewers on Facebook. So, or not Facebook, YouTube. So take care, be safe. We'll see you guys if we have another update. Or does anyone have any questions on Facebook for any questions? Not Facebook, YouTube for any questions? Anyone have any questions? If not, we're gonna be going off air because we have to close our office at 5:30. We'll do a quick overview of all the warnings again. So we have a warning for Columbia and Chapel Hill is in Tennessee. There's a tornado that's radar indicated rotation. We have another warning near Florence, Alabama, and Muscle Shoals. And that has 9 minutes left for radar indicated rotation. We have a tornado warning that includes Arcola and Hollandale, and Lake Village for another 54 minutes. We have our last and final tornado warning that includes Potomac, Rossville, and Hopeston, Illinois, for another 23 minutes. So until then, thank you for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment them. We're going to be on air for another 3 minutes, and we're going to close our office. Just due to the fact that we're understaffed. Tonight we don't have all of our warning beepers. What am I looking for? I forgot. Hold on. There's that dementia I don't have. Our warning crew, I should say, just to make it more faster to say. Anyway, the tornado warning for Florence has been canceled. Anyway, there is still 3 active ongoing tornado warnings and 18 severe thunderstorm warnings. But anyway, take care. We're going to be heading out. So take care. Have a great night. And we'll see you guys when we have the next update. Probably around 11 o'clock. Take care.